should be made in his name by the Igbos. And I responded. I said, yeah, your suggestion is very commendable, but you are not talking about Igbos, we're talking about Biafra. The man didn't die for Igbo people, he died for Biafra. Point of correction. So he picked on it and said, it looks like I'm quarreling with semantics or whatever. I'm not quarreling with, I'm just, when you want to report something, say it the way it is. If you are Biafra, nothing will happen to you. That's what the man died for. The man did not die for Igbo. He never died for Igbo people. No, he died for Biafrans. And Biafrans are supposed to honor him, which we know definitely we're going to do. There's no doubt about it. And we already honor, even on the 30th May, everybody included him too, because he died for the cause. So when you say we should address something about him, the Igbos should, no. You say, I'm addressing the Igbos. You are not addressing the Igbos. You are being a hypocrite. It's not right. You don't want to say something halfway. If you don't want to say it, you don't want to say it. If you want to say it the way it is. Nobody will do you anything. The man went to the United Nations and burnt himself to death because of what was happening to Biafrans, not what was happening to the Igbo. For God's sake, those children that were dying, that had pot bellies and everything, they were not all Igbo children. They were Biafrans. They were Biafrans. If all of them died. So when you go to the paper, you want to just afraid to use that word Biafra. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to be one of us. But if you want to report, say it the way it is. Nobody will hit you. Because that thing that I said just touched him. And he quickly said, I'm quarreling. I'm not quarreling with semantics. No, absolutely not. I'm only saying, say it the way it is. The man needs to be honored. We need to do something for him, but not the Igbo, the Biafrans. He didn't go there and die for Newe person. No. Or with a man. No, he died for Biafrans. That's what he did. The Biafran children. He didn't say Igbo children. It wasn't only Igbo children that had pot belly. So what is the point? However, these are people, there are people out there who think that so they don't want to associate themselves. The point is that you do not have to. But when you want to make a report, there are people reading between the lines. I am one of those. The moment I start reading, I know where you're pitching your post, where your loyalty is. You don't have to be one of us. You don't have to be. Somebody has even asked, I think it was the same person one time ago, why that I don't understand. Why wouldn't the northerners be allowed to stay in the southeast? Are they not Nigerians? These are people that are thinking. And now they're beginning to see that those efulefus, those children that have nothing, that don't know anything, they are becoming the wise ones. So once in a while they will ring a bell to see if somebody will say something. Of course, I will always say something. If you say what is right, I will agree that you're right. But when you're not making sense, you're not making sense. It doesn't matter who you are. That's what we are in IPOB. That's exactly the way IPOB is. Our leader, that's exactly who he is. If you can you respect you, we are all adults. We are all elders. How come elder? But when I fool myself, hey, don't be stupid. I won't get very upset. I won't call it an insult. Because I'll check myself and ask myself, am I really being stupid? So the truth is coming out. Small. By my forum, somebody put me in the forum and I saw what a lot of people are saying in our forum. Somebody who is saying this propagandist, how other people have done this. Don't worry. The truth is that we live in America. You can be here and be comfortable. One day you pick up the phone and you will call home and there will be nobody to answer you. You don't need, nobody needs to harass or persuade everybody to get into what we are doing. No. It will come to your doorstep because it's going to happen. There's no doubt about it. When you see 400, 300 people in a trailer coming into your community and somebody is asking, are they not Nigerians? Why can't they, after all, Igbo people are living in the north? Igbo people didn't go to the north in trailers, hiding in trailer. They go there, they develop the place. They live in homes. They create employment. These are people who have no job, jobless people. They're all in trailers coming to your home. Why are they in trailers anyway? If they're really coming to settle, where are they going to settle? Where? In your bushes? Farmers, women can't go to farm anymore. Children cannot get into, just play into the bush. No. These people come out, they kill you, and they run back into the bush. And I think we are joking. It's okay. No problem. I know the candidate could have started. Is this coronavirus, COVID-19 that is holding it? As soon as it's over, you will see the difference. Rather than see how you can do, talk to your people. Create in your meeting, sit down, ask yourself, these people are coming. They are coming. There's no doubt about it. There's no joke. Propaganda. Call the people at home. Somebody even told me, he called at home and said, the guy told him, say, Okada needed na newi today. Don't doubt he may operate. Then he has better work. And I say, because things are hard. Our people don't want to do that kind of job. Who told you that? Who told you they don't want to do it? Before the advent, they started coming to riding Okada in our place. They buy Okada. They waiting there with my Okada now. Love wanted to, most people in that community ride on bikes. Oh yes. It might not be for commercial purposes, but at least it helps them to move from point A to point B. Then you could tell somebody will say it's propaganda. What kind of propaganda? They are in your bushes. They are there. They are there. One of my brothers even told me, all you need to do, Ravaton one day, we just tell the house man where your family name, and that's it. It takes you there. So Hama, Uzo, Piro, they know all. And these are people you are living with. You could say watch and see what they would do, what they are doing and what they are doing and giving somebody I know they blame no propaganda. What is wrong with you people? And after all, they buy Binuguas. Of course they are living there. But in down they can stay there. Because they will kill them. The only thing that I know, most of them are ready too. Anyway, if I out if I met they are there. They are what they are. How we sharp themselves. Even when like my friend yesterday was talking, he's an ex-military man. He lives in Lagos. When I wanted to raise this issue with him, he said, "I am aware. We know that these people are trying to do something, but you know what? Let them bring it down." Now, I'm very happy that you're talking like this. The man I'm talking about served in the army. He's a retired sergeant major in the army. He's retired, fully retired. Also, let them bring it down. That we know they are aware that they're up to something. But when are they going to start it? That's how people talk. Not somebody who sit down in the prayer and start pretending as if come into IPOB or forget about. Like I said before, but St. Paul or Paul of Tarsus. I lost some Bible. Paul, that were clean Christians, eventually became the champion of the Christian. So what? You can't count it on him. He's the one that took Christianity to the sky. He was the murderer. He was the one that was killing them. But he eventually became the one that became their advocate. So you sit down there and Maddox or whatever, Maddox, yes. The guy that burnt himself. Biafrans will never forget him. Absolutely not. After all, before Nnamdi Kanu came, who has ever lighted one candle in memory of Ndemurau? Why can't you people give this guy some honor, for God's sake? Why can't you people just think to yourself and ask yourself a question? He said he is the one that started this 30th May. None of them. Because you forget about where the truth is coming from. I live in America. Everywhere, every library you go, you see monuments and things, different things, Salvation Army, you will see them. These are people that fought for their freedom. They don't forget them. They create something in their memory. It never happened in 50-something years until Nnamdi Kanu came in and started it. Today, whether you like it or not, hate him, you don't hate him, you can't go against that. You cannot, because in your conscience, something is telling you in your subconscious mind that this man is correct. This is what we could have done since. But do we have elders? Yes. Do we have so-called leaders? Yes. If are the one that started this thing for you, why don't you give them a little bit of honor? They push him and push him and push him. Now he's talking. He instructed from prison. Take this money to this man to save my people. From jail. Onyenoni Menga is still remembering you that is outside. And you cannot honor him. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with your heart? Onyenonanga that is struggling for his own life. He negates his own life. He's trying to, not only that, they showed us people in jail that were not even Biafrans. That people, their family have forgotten them. They left them in jail. Onyang with his own problem. Nnamdi Kanu had his own problem. He forgot his problem. He's thinking about those that they left in that place. He made it public and the family now know that they are there. Videos don't lie. He wasn't doing this because he wanted to please anybody. He was doing it because he's a man of conscience. He is doing it because he has something inside of him that says this is not right. To make it right. It doesn't matter who is hurt. Onolonanga send their mother 20 million, he could have kept it to himself. If he's such a thief. Thieves don't share their money to people. He sent somebody that went there and gave this money out. Why did he give him this money? He wasn't bribing him. He was not Asare Dokobo is not a judge. He's not the prosecutor. He's not anything that will bring him out of jail. He was talking about his people. Take this money. Let our brothers in the Cross River, in a river state there, vengeance, let them protect our people. He's not, do you call that a selfish person? So, like I said, anything they do will never, ever, ever, ever derail what we are doing. It's impossible. If you know the love I have for this man right now as I speak to you, after this video thing, I say God bless him. Every day, every morning, I pray that God should protect this man. God should bless this man. Honestly, I put him in my prayer, daily prayer. Yes. I don't know how to pray. That's why most of the time I don't even open my mouth on radio to start to pray. I don't know how to do it. What I do, I'm more into internal prayer. I speak it from my mind, I create the word, and it happens. There's no doubt about it to myself. Because God doesn't live outside of me. He's within me. He's with me. I don't have to scream for him to hear me. So if you don't see the love for this man, the love that he has on his people, then there must be something wrong with you. Onyenonanga, 20 million. He could have bribed the whole judge with that money. Soto or Koto. What's her name again? Those people could have been bribed. But no. He gave it to you to save his people. Because these are the people who Obunobi. No matter what you do, you cannot bring him down. You know, darkness. Darkness does not exist. There's nothing called darkness. It's just the absence of light. So you people are nothing. You are darkness. Just one single light and you will disappear. You will fade away. One single strike of matches. Nnamdi Kanu is the light. And as soon as he comes in, you fade. No matter how much you try to shout, you are shouting to the deaf ears. You have no point. Oh, he said, like I said before, it's very common. With thieves, with prostitutes, with frauds. The people that accuse you first of what they are. That is always the thing. Oh, you not see this Ashawo? Yeah. You're all in the same business. Don't you see this fraud? It's 419. That's the one that calls you a fraud first. When you say somebody's a thief, where has he stolen? From who has he stolen? You see, when you say things, you don't forget that, like I said, this day is a day of media. When you talk, there are people that listen to you. And most people don't listen to you and forget today what you said yesterday. They will always bring it back to you. Some people have that nature. I have somebody in my family who does that so well. It's a young girl, everybody says she's crazy. She's not crazy. Because when you come in and you start saying something about somebody, she will go, but this was not what you said yesterday about him in his absence. And she will say what you said. So people look at him as being mad. She is not mad. That's her nature. She wants to say whatever you say in darkness, say it in the light. Don't come in and tell us that somebody is this. Somebody's outside, you say somebody's a thief. Then you come inside, you embrace the person and call him the best person in the world. You are a hypocrite. My love for Nnamdi Kanu, believe me, tripled yesterday. 2 or 3 days ago. When I said to myself, wait a minute. Somebody is in jail. And under that condition, jail, Nigeria. I've never been there before. So but I don't think it's a very interesting place to be. And he is there, he's worried about people that are outside. He's worried about them. That's why he took that money. He even asked you, according to him, what he said. How much you were asking for 200 million. If he's lying, it's okay to tell us he is lying, but he gave an example of the people that he sent. Make a video. Call those people's names. Then they will defend themselves. I listened to one of our brothers yesterday. He was talking. He said, you don't even know you were being videoed when they were giving you this money. Stop pushing these things, because you, like I said, the more you want to drag Nnamdi down, you are going to kill yourself trying to do it, because you will never succeed. He has built this thing that he's doing on truth. Mandasi in Bible, Nandasi wrong Bible. It was Iyke brought a very, very big Bible. I've never seen Bible that big. I don't know what he was. He couldn't even carry the Bible himself. Swearing. Who told you to swear? In your own case, he didn't even accuse you of taking money from anybody, because he never gave you any money. But you are the one swearing that even one day ago. How can you tell me that Mustafa comes to your house? You visit Mustafa all the time. They even made a comment one time, Shatin Sherima, or whatever I call him. I read papers, what he said. He said before Nnamdi Kanu came, Iyke was such a good man. We already eat together. We sit together. We are laughing at something. And this stupid man, Nnamdi Kanu, came from somewhere. You see that? So the real freedom fighter is Nnamdi Kanu. That's why they don't like him. They eat with you, dine with you. Then you tell me you have not taken anything from them. They eat with you. Do you cook your food and take it to them? You have never taken anything from them, and you carry the Bible up, you are swearing. You might even one day I phone you You just want to convince anybody. Nobody told you to swear, because we all know you are a traitor. You are fooling yourself. Anyway, you don't. I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Because you will not do what you're doing. Everybody knows you are a traitor, and you know yourself that you are. But now you have all a race, like I said, and him also about race. You or continue relay. You have Ojukwu started the relay. Maybe he handed it to you, because I don't know if he did. You started well, but Onyago Ade freedom fighting, like I told you. Because you know what? Every money you have will go into it. Every money you have will go into it. It's not easy. You started it well, but unfortunately, you fell prey. They gave you condition to go and tell their mother, and that was it. You came out now, you became their friend. You are still talking Biafra, because when you stop talking Biafra, then it means it's a problem. You start talking Biafra, but the point is that your era went away long time ago. And thank God Nnamdi Kanu didn't even start with the name Masop. Because Masop has already become a thorn in the flesh. It already become something that nobody wants to involve himself with. I live here, but I know all these things. I stayed in the zoo for 3 years. I know. That was when Masop was heating up. And I saw the people that were going Masop, giving flags and everything. And, and I was watching. There was nothing in there that would entice anybody that meaning, because you started well. At least you made people start talking about Biafra. Before you, the people were afraid to even say that in Biafra. But you know what? Nnamdi Kanu came in. He had different ideas. What you do is sit at the back and hand over the baton to him. That's how relay is done. Stay at the back. Where they relay, where they give him the wood. Don't tell us you already brought Biafra. You have passport that is not valid. That's not valid. That's useless. You have car that plate number. This is not. You know that now. You claim to be a lawyer. I don't even know. I'm not sure of this lawyer thing, but that's what you told us you are, and I believe you are that. Then you should know better. You should stop fooling yourself. Because what I am trying to say is that Nnamdi Kanu is the Iroko tree. You are wasting your time. You can blah, blah, blah all you want. Eventually, all of you will fall on the wayside, like people that have tried before. So what you need to do is sit down at home. Now, well, let me hand over this thing to Nnamdi. Because Nnamdi is the one that will take us there. There is no doubt about it. There's no doubt in my mind. The more you people try to push him or do whatever you're doing, well, it's okay. Keep on trying, but the truth is that in the end, he will prevail. Each time you try to drag him down, when you drag him down, he's like a catapult. The further down you push the rubber, the further up the stone can go. So just drag him down, and then when you leave that stone, he will jump beyond where he was before. He is ordained for the job that he's doing, and there is no way you can stop him. Stop fooling yourself. Stop dancing asari. Dance and deceive and lie to yourself. We know the truth. The only thing I want to tell the world is that if a man in jail under that precarious condition in the Nigerian prison is not an interesting place. I have seen people that have gone there and come out. They don't talk very good of that place because people outside that eat. Then compare it to people that are inside there. Under that deplorable condition, he still thinks. He still gives instruction to people to do certain things for our people. He is a good man. He is a very, very good man. He's God-sent man, and there's nothing anybody can do to stop what he's doing. The line is open. You can make your calls at 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442, +1 929-406-9953. Yeah, the person that was calling me before just sent me an information that our colleague Majek Fashek passed on. I have not even verified it, but I think later today on the program, I know somebody will call me and let me know about it. If I wouldn't say rest in peace because I'm not sure. There's so many fake news flying around the place. All right, the line is open. Make your calls. 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442, +1 929-406-9953. I'm also on Skype. The Skype line is 845-283-9665. Call us. All right, caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, I Peters.
Welcome to the program.
From Kuala Lumpur. Thank you, sir. Good evening from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. My name is Ezekwem Uchechi, one of the principal servants of IPOP. I thank God for your life, and thank God for all the whole hardcore IPOP and Biafrans worldwide. And I thank Chukwu Kabiama for the knowledge and the love for our leader, the love he has for Biafrans. And we thank God for what the Chukwu Kabiama are using our leader to do to liberate Biafrans. Because we know, even now we know that the road is so convoluted, but we are about to enter into that promised land. Chukwu Kabiama will continue to guide our leader and our deputy and all DOS, those that are working assiduously to make sure that we get our fatherland, Chukwu Kabiama, and protect all of you. He said, Mazi, honestly, things that are happening for the past few days right now, and is very, very appalling because we knew that the time shall come when this kind of a thing will happen. And we thank Chukwu Kabiama for the wisdom he gave our leader to pilot these affairs. Just like the article you read, there's one man that wrote this. You said that there's that article you just read. That article is very, very, the whole world or the whole Biafran, they know the stand of IPOB. There's no any other group, there's no any other agitator that will stand and tell the Jew government, look at what they are doing or look at what they are up to. It is only IPOB. Therefore, I shouldn't see the reason why people will come at this time around and be doubting them. Our leaders focus for nearly 3 months now since we are in lockdown, since coronavirus. He said our target is in Asrock. Let us bring that foundation inside Asrock town, that our freedom, then we will have a march for our freedom. If we follow the instruction this year, that we're going to get our freedom this year. You always say for the past 2 brokers they have made, if we follow instruction, that we'll get our freedom this year. So what is happening right now, what these things coming now, these are the people that want to distract us back. All those things, nothing. Exactly. Like Asare Dokoba. Yes, Asare Dokoba and Wazike. All those things, well, it's nothing. Everybody. It's so simple to use the Bible or whatever pamphlet they are holding and take as a swear that I did this. And you see, our leader, our leaders in
that's right.
Most of that nonsense, the whole Biafrans have really know whom they are. The whole Biafrans know those that are working for the liberation of the people. This is not for any other person. It is IPOB. Mazi, sorry, let me not take much of your time.
Yes.
Mazi, do you know they have been pushing our leader? If you happen, there is a post, a Facebook post our leader made maybe a few hours before you came online. Mm-hmm. Our leader have published what they are using to accuse this man, what they are so-called defense fund. Man, if you go there after your broadcast, you go there to our leader Facebook page, you will see the names, you will see the country, the amount of the vote. Man, I'm ashamed. Even me, we are most of us that are even in Malaysia. I'm ashamed of them how much change we raise. The whole US is raising $2,700. It's not even up to $3,000. The whole US. Talk less of any other countries. So what are we talking? Then the total of everything is $143,000. Is that what we are using to prepare to go to war? These people are just coming here trying to distract us. Why we have focus? Why we have where we are going? Our leader said that the monthly expenditure of IPO is $108,000. They thought he said this our change defense force is what we are using to run the affairs of IPO. Of course, no.
Of course not.
I just don't know. And the Mazi, all these people that are talking and trying to cause problems with it, so give us the money, you are eating money. Mazi, I knew what happened in the year 2015-2016 when our leader was arrested. I knew the kind of fight we fought here. Mazi, you know, if I go to the record, I went to the record of those people that are fighting us. These are the charlatans from Iranian group that have been expelled from IPOB. And that's how our leader wrote it on his Facebook page. These are the people that have been expelled from IPO that wanted to cause commotion in IPOB struggle. These are the people that are trying to distract us. But I thank Chukwu Okuka Abiyama. The world know, and the Biafrans, they know those that are really fighting for them genuinely, and those that are only here to seek for position and embezzlement of money. Thank you very much, and Chukwu Okuka Abiyama continue to be with you, sir.
Thank you so much. All right, I have another one coming from the same source. Okay, that caller was just dropped. This is Radio Biafra. I think I have to go to that Facebook page. I think he just published it because normally I go to his page every time. And this morning it looks like, another interesting thing that happened here. Bakari, remember Bakari, the pastor, is asking the question, where is Osibanjo? They are joining the train. Whether they like it or they don't like it. Let me take a call first before I go to that. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller, you're breaking. I can't hear what you're saying. think you have to call us back. Your line is not very, very good. Let me take another one on WhatsApp. Caller on, let's see. Caller on WhatsApp. Oh, they just dropped also. Every line is coming in and dropping. I don't know what the problem is. All right, let me go back to straight line. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Emmanuel Emerole. Good evening from here.
Yeah, speak up, please. Your voice is very faint. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Emmanuel. I'm calling you from India.
Okay. Welcome to the program. What's your name, sir?
Yeah. My name is Emmanuel Emerole.
All right. Welcome to the program.
Mazi, I want to thank you people for what you are doing for us. It's not an easy job. And also my greeting to our able leader, Mazi Nandekano, and also our able deputy leader, Uche Mafo. My greeting to you all. It's not an easy job. What people are doing for us. I want to appreciate you people so much. You know, as no amaheme, or the reason I'm so no labor, or the easy. So in here go online, whatever they are saying, we still believe in our leader. No going back, because so many parayanya, you open our eyes. Come on bondage. Abandon everything, abandon what he's doing to fight for we, to be free. It's not an easy. It's not an easy. Now the kind of have what it takes to be a man, to relax and feel happy with his family, but he said no. He's ready to die for his people. I so much love him. I so much give him respect. No matter what saboteurs are doing, Asari Dokuba, whatever he's saying, we didn't care. Any day they come up to sabotage our leader, more stronger we are. We are not going back. Here in India, we support him in everything, in finance, in everything. It's not an easy. So, Mazi, also, I want to thank you. It's not an easy. You also, always online, to propagate this freedom. It's not an easy. I thank you, people. And I also thank my people, my village people. I'm from Enugu State. Obanko people, as for Nafula Batagoka, Nka Nekuna, was it Abanako Krogana, Obanko people. Onumakwana Fulana Batagoka. Thank God that some of them in India here are waking up, they have know what an American is saying. Some of them, when you told them about Biafra, they will say, I hate Biafra and I call like this. You know, say when they are living fine, they live fine, and when they are living fine now, then I beg, forget about that. But I thank God that some of them, they are waking up, they know, yes. Some of them, they will call me on phone and say, yes, what an American is saying is true. It's not they believe what an American is saying. They have believed. Because if you go to our village now, in our community, Banku precisely, close to where Ekuremadi is from, Ekuremadi is almost, we are some, look at my village, look at Ekuremadi's village, it's not far. They have confirmed that the Fulani is disturbing. We can no longer go to farm again. Our women, they will tell you, if you want to go to farm, don't go alone or go with 2 or 3 people. But I could remember when Fulani come to our land, they will say, Fulani, we don't accept 2 people in our land. But now, Fulani is chasing us for our own land. It's a shameful thing.
Thank you.
It's unbearable. So, Maz, I want to thank you. I thank you, my brother. Keep it on.
Thank you.
No going back for this. We must fight till the end. Freedom we want. No going back. Thank you, sir.
All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls here. I think I'm having issue with the WhatsApp line, but I think it's okay now, so you can make your calls. The number here is 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442, plus 1-929-406-9953. What line am I taking? Okay, let me take caller on WhatsApp and see if it's going to work. Caller on WhatsApp, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Peter. How are you, sir?
Well, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. You are speaking to your brother Chidera from South Africa.
Chidera, welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir. As I've told you before, that the worst school you can ever be, we went to, is when you are there and those who are better than I are the one teaching you, or whatever it is. Because why I say the worst place, when you went to, especially when your parents are spending hard-earned money, send you to school, and those who teaching you is people that you're better off. So what is the essence of we listen to these people? I had it on in the interview where a woman asked from London and asked him question, what have the kind of scam and how did he steal from who and publish it? They see the documents, they see the names and whatever he have. He said he was shouting on top of his voice. He stole from me. He stole from me. What is that? Yeah? Oh God! I called Mazi this morning as if I knew that our leader gonna do this thing this morning, and I told Mazi, please. Use your position as a broadcaster and the Radio Biafra. Tell those who say the defense fund money is their problem. Let them do the way the zoo politicians are doing. Gather if there are many, or maybe it's 2-3 people. They must choose any field, any stadium, or any room, or any parlor. Just raise up their hand and say, those who pay defense funds high, those who did not pay near. Then we'll calculate them and count how much did they pay. And we'll give them the money, refund them. Just a couple of hours later after that broadcast, our leader just published, Mazi, I just send it to you to your WhatsApp page now. If you have a time, you can read it out for Biafrans to hear. Shame will catch all of them, including we the IPOBs. Shame, you will hide under your room as we are speaking now. My mighty South Africa, my own mighty South Africa. Now check it, we put them. I'm not even mention the name. We won't go to war. We won't fight the Hausa. We won't fight the Fulani. We won't defend our. If you sit there with a shout, say we won't defend our land. You will be surprised. Those who are shouting they won't defend their land. Let them show you how much they contributed in defense fund. You will be ashamed to even mention defense. Talk of the fund inside it. So all of una gather. Una against that's why I say it's very difficult to mention when you say I am the socialist, I'm this, I'm that. It's very, very happy when you hear people that you are better off teaching you because you went to school, you educated, all you can achieve in entire school you went to years upon years you spend in school is to come out and be a social media blog. All you have to do is to go to YouTube that your father, your generation did not create. It's a white man business. Facebook belongs to a white man. Did not achieve anything. When Mazi can accuse you professors that you're a bunch of fools, you mean nothing because you read this, you read that in the university. When you come out, the only thing you pass is to be a professor in ringing a nation to the illiterate who doesn't have a certificate. You do not get angry of that. You only get angry when about the defense fund came. You are not making a video calling this, calling that. How on earth will you go? You did not achieve another thing. Like just to don't think you can think of nice to make a video asking for defense fund and interrupting people, attacking people on Facebook. Why? Okay, defense fund now be published. What next now from you people? The defense fund, if you don't see the country where you pay the money or your name is not there, please beg, notify us. Mazi, I read the facet of the particular issue because our leader have a reason why he brought it. They must start investigating. Whoever say you pay, I want to see the money where you pay. We can refund you now so you can have peace of mind. Because we don't want a Biafra that will look like a meat that a woman kill. I said it in the morning. You see, when a woman go to bush and saw a bush meat, the way it kill is different from the one a man kill. Nothing against the women, but they will make sure that if that meat, that bush meat, they will make sure they butcher the head. You know, even realize that when you come. So now we want Biafra, we want a very healthy Biafra. Those who saboteurs lead that is defense fund money is their main problem. They just indicate now so they can get the money and get hell out for our face. We need people that I went to Igbo Congress. We are there for 3 hours plus. I raise my hand, I send text message, I do everything because I need to ask critical questions. I will not ask it now so they won't block me. I want to be in that meeting and I need to start asking a very critical question because Igbos are showing a very silent, weak leadership. They are leader because how on earth will we are still sitting here in abroad, especially in America? Mazi, this Simon asked them about 2 million Biafrans in America. So what are the impact? America is less than $3,000. And somebody will be, same America will come out and shout that Nnamdi Kanu is the propagandalist. What do you mean by propaganda? That is the school you went to. You done interpretation of Mazi. All the other thing he's doing, he did not know anything that to qualify him as a propaganda. How many of you have made the zoo shake? How many of you that are finally are mentioning their names? Only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why is that we are following him? He said not the truth. If you don't like the truth, that is their business. The reason why you hate him, he refused to collect money. He refused to follow the lane of the usual ways. Now he's telling us the truth. We really, because we want to get out of a cage. There is the only man telling us how far we can get out of this cage is him. You collected the money, whether you did not collect the money, we don't know you. Tony Nadi, I have never. You say you fight for Niger. Imagine that kind of a name. Lower, we see they go lower again. No? Lower Niger Congress. After we come from high Nigeria, we want to go to lower Niger Congress. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't want to fight for lower because we want anything high. High not even what we want to Biafra. Simple as that. 20-something years we don't know. You never heard of you. How come they want to be relevant? All of you fool want to be relevant because you know when you put in Nnamdi Kanu, people will rush because we are very, very sensitive in this Biafra of 18. Whenever you mention it, we rush there and you want to try audition. We'll not get on a time again. No? So all the money we will contribute. The first one, if I told you did, please come now. Call whoever you give the money, we'll refund you so that we can get our peace. Thank you very much, Iyke.
Thank you so much. All right, I just received that. Somebody just sent it to me, Carol Monday. I'll read this out. I want to read the entire thing, so I want you to just be patient. Don't make calls because I won't pick up your phone calls at this time. And let me just read this because it's interesting. It says, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wrote, IPOB Defense Fund contributed per nation, remitted to Germany, and accounted for. As the saying goes, he who goes to equity must go with clean hands. In keeping with my numerous public declarations that we in IPOB are whiter than white and whiter than snow, this morning I have decided to publish what each country contributed to the famous Defense Fund for the world to see. All Biafrans in the United States only managed to contribute less than $2,300. It means the total amount contributed by all Biafrans in the United States is less than the price of one-way flight ticket from Enugu to Tokyo. Ironically, it was these expelled traitors from IPOB family in the United States, now working for DSS, that started peddling the myth about defense fund embezzlement as a way of getting back at the leadership of IPOB for expelling them from the movement. The funniest thing in all this is that none of the expelled criminals now feeding the pig in the creek with false information ever contributed a dime to our defense fund. All those foaming around the mouth about the defense fund never contributed a penny to it. Not minding the sheer wickedness, apathy, gossipy, and stingy nature of an Igbo man, we have continued to defend Biafra land with very limited resources against a Fulani jihadi budget of over $22 billion, not including Nigeria Army and Police. The total amount contributed by Biafrans all over the world, listen to this, is $143,000, which is less than what we spent in one single month to run IPOB worldwide. It is not even up to the amount I spent on palliates a few weeks ago to feed our most vulnerable in society. These poverty-stricken criminals and agents of the caliphate think because they are gluttonous traitors that I too will be like them, but they are much mistaken. They forgot that I am a child of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, under the most sacred and invariable oath to restore Biafra, and therefore incorruptibly, unbribable, and uncompromisable. I am Chineke. Now there's publication here. everybody's people that made the contributions, their names are here. Oh boy, I can't even read it. It's so tiny. However, the story that I have read right now tells us everything is published here. I'm telling you honestly, I'm going to have to do this probably. Everything came to actually $143,729.09. That's exactly what it came up to. And then in Naira, that amounts to 2,052,300 Naira. 2 million, approximately 2.5 million. That's what it came to. The whole of IPOB, defense funds in our corner. It's a shame. The only thing is that our leaders, because like I said, he said anybody who goes to equity must have to go with clean hands. That's why he's doing this. So you people that are, because this thing started, let me tell a little story about these people that were dismissed. Thank God they were dismissed, because you know what? I could have just not been a member of this organization if those people were still here. Because they had a meeting the week, I still remember, the very week that I enrolled as a member of IPOB, they had a meeting. So I insisted I have to attend that meeting. So I was in the meeting. And this one they call Iruanya was in the meeting. You know, it's not a very tall person. So something had happened. He was supposed to have sent money to people that were shot, that were in the hospital somewhere. And he didn't send that money. Now, when he was challenged to bring the receipt to indicate, because somebody already, I think Ojuku, somebody there was calling that this money had not been sent and these people have not been receiving treatment and all that. So in the meeting became rowdy when he was told to present the receipt. He actually presented the receipt, but the receipt, he altered the date. And you could see it verbally that this date was altered, because he was supposed to have sent a particular day, but when he found out that somebody already called in, now he went to he sent the money and tried to, alter the receipt. And he was challenged by our continental rep, Ubidi Obienu. He said something. I remember that meeting very clearly. And this little man got up. Ubidi Obienu looks like a giant. And this little man is standing there. It's like, what? So I was kind of thinking of what to do with myself. Then I went outside to take some air. And one of them came to me where I was standing. And he said to me, that Uchemefo is making arrangements so that Nnamdi Kanu will die in jail so he will take over. I said, wait a minute, but where did you get this idea from? Because like I said before I joined, I was always listening to the radio. So I could, you know what? And the guy had earlier asked me, this person that is saying, he asked me for my phone number. And I gave it to him, thinking we're all the same. So, but when he made that statement outside, I said, you know what? I gave him my phone number. He said, yes, please delete my number. Don't ever call me. I was so angry. I told my brother, my junior brother, I said, is this what you want me? Look at these people. Look at the way. Are these the kind of people you want me to associate myself with? Not quite long, they were all expelled. So these people are traitors. They have been a traitor from the beginning. For them, this was a money-making venture. We are picking money here and there, making a little bit contribution here. I'm so ashamed too about it. To be honest with you, I'm perfectly honest. Defense fund is something I never even heard about long time ago. I never knew there was anything like that until our leader came to New York. When he mentioned, he said, those who have contributed to this defense fund, raise your hand. Nobody did. Defense fund. When you hear defense fund, you think the money, because this is what they are using. These are traitors. These are people that he told where the transmitter is. They took DSS there and took the transmitter. They were accusing him. Oh, our transmitter, he has eaten the money. Now he showed them. He was naive to show them. This is the Mazi. There's not even worrying yourself about these people. Don't show them anything, oh. But like I said, in watching Iyke, there's nothing to fear. You are ordained for this job. We will follow you. Nobody campaigned for us to follow you. And nobody's going to campaign for us to get away from you. Anybody who doesn't want to follow this trend, please move aside. Stay aside. Whether you are there I hear last night. Doesn't mean that afia. So you can step aside. We are determined to make sure that this freedom is achieved in our lifetime. When I keep saying that, I keep saying in our lifetime. Because for me, Biafra is an unfinished assignment. Assignment I started when I was a teenager, and I'm going to finish this assignment. It does not matter in what capacity, no way that anybody can derail me from what I'm doing. The day I'm tired of this broadcasting, I will hand it over gently to somebody else to do it, but that does not mean the thing is going to end. We are going to get to the end of this journey, whether they like it or they don't like it. It does not matter. Caller on straight line, please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hi, good day, Mike. Mazi, Mike.
There we go. Welcome to the program. Yes, you are. Go ahead, sir.
All right. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. My name is Charles Samba. I'm from Ihube Okigwe, Imo State, Biafra land, and I'm calling from Ireland. I'm the national coordinator of Ireland.
Okay.
They're watching it. I have few announcements to make, and then this announcement is coming after our meeting with our financial head, Madam Nenneanya. So this is about Ireland, especially, and it's mainly about Dublin. Now, in Dublin, we have only one zone. Dublin is the capital of Ireland. And then there is a big family, actually, which we are looking forward to other zones, to come out from Dublin, but through the right source. So, but at the moment, there is somebody in the name of Sylvester. This guy was in Dublin, in our family in Dublin, and then for maybe a few months, this guy was actually looking for a place to be the top. He wants to be a coordinator, but he doesn't want to serve under anybody. Now, this guy went up to get another zone and then call it Dublin 2. And then the island, we don't know about that zone. So we contacted Mazi Abayim. We talk about it. And then we talk about it with our general.
Yeah. But hold on a second. Hold on. Just hold it. Hold it right there. This is an eternal issue that you people should discuss there. It's not for radio. I don't think there's anything you're saying it on air will bring to what you're doing. Yeah. Hold on, please. Since you spoke to Agbai, it's something you are going to sit down there. He's going to take that decision. It's not in your place to call the radio and start making his announcement. It's not. You understand what I'm going? It's internal. Yes, it's internal consumption.
I was instructed to do that by our financial head. I was instructed by Nenneanya to do that.
Okay, why don't you just you could have called Uchemefo to do that then, not over on this Radio Biafra USA too, because I know what I'm saying. I don't want to get. Let's say wait.
Excuse me, I didn't say that you should address it, but I'm just passing the message so that other people listening from Ireland can as well get the message.
Okay.
Now I'm not saying that I'm directing it to you. Okay. So I'm directing it to as many that are listening from Ireland.
Okay.
So the point is that we have no Dublin 2 unit or called zone or unit. So what we have is only one Dublin coordinator, which is Kajetan Duru Anyanwu. He is our coordinator in Dublin. There is nothing like Dublin 2. Now, if anybody is on that zone or unit, that I'm not saying that he is taking their money, or he's eating their money. I don't say that, but I'm saying that we don't have such thing functioning in Ireland. So those people, anybody who is working with Sylvester should withdraw himself and go to the right place, which is the Dublin IPOB Island. And that is the only one recognized. So that is the point I want to make, that we don't have Dublin 2 in Ireland. Now, because it's for the benefit of those who are listening, but they don't know. Some of them believe because he was trying to drag people from the zone and to make up his own, which is only 2 people. So we don't want that division. That is my point there.
Right.
So another point is that we have another problem, which is coming as well from Dublin. Now, this one is happened on the 30th. It's about a lady who called from Dublin and then said she was calling Uche Mefo to come up to Dublin Island that there is a big problem. Now this lady is after finishing that call, she come up to Dublin to our Zoom meeting. Just few minutes after making the announcement. And she came and joined us in a Zoom meeting, the same Dublin, the same island where she said that it's a problem. And then she come and joined us and was laughing with everybody, not knowing that she has already gone out and they blackmailed the island because she was a problem actually. This lady was a problem in Ireland that we're having. And she swore because she left the zone about 6 months ago, and she swore that by the end, that's when she finished with them, that there will nothing be island or Dublin zone again. Now, I have to put it over the radio, not just on your own broadcast, but other platforms to make sure that people get this message. Now, she is the actually problem. That lady that made the call that Uche Mefo should come down to settle the matter. There is no matter in Dublin, in Ireland or Dublin. Everything here is intact, but somebody who is working, because under 6 months, she fought 3 times in that zone. She fought all the principal officers, and she fought even other members. When she couldn't get her way, she started fighting everybody. And when things get off, and then she went off from the meeting, and then decided to try and open other zones or sponsoring people. Now, I'm making it clear that if you are among those trying to be in the Portlish zone, which is they are nearly creating, we will welcome we welcome other zones from Ireland. We want zones from Kilkenny, we want zones from Kildare, we want zones from Portlish, but everybody must go under the right source. We are working under one single control, and then command and control. There is a lay-down role by our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, and then nobody should jump the queue, nobody should jump the robot. We follow things the way it goes. We cannot stop anybody from entering. We want people, we want more zones in Ireland, but people should work along with us to know those. There is a national coordinator. There is a body going on already. We are registered here. We are not hiding anything we are doing here. Government knows about that. So if you want to open a zone, you have to go and find out those that are already on ground existing. How do we do it? I want to open a zone. They know where you're coming from. Thank you. How many people do you have? And then we go and inaugurate them.
Thank you so much.
That's my point I want to make. Right. So I'm passing the message so that other people in Ireland are said, especially, so you should know it, especially in Dublin and Portlaoise and other branches. Like I said, if we can get all those other zones, we have Longford, we have Athlone, we have Mullingar, we have different parts. We are still looking forward to get them. Already we have 7 zones in Ireland, which is working, and we're looking forward to get more. But we don't want people who come and cause division and then divide the existing family to go and create his own because he doesn't want to work with the current coordinator. We don't want to accept that. That's what I want to say. Okay. And having said that, please, can you just give me a small time? It's an announcement I'm making, and it's very important for us. Please, I just want to pass this information. I swear that as a national coordinator under my from our office, and I have the pleasure to announce to IPOB that our new island PRO is Mazi Charles Ibebugu. He is from Cork zone. He has been with us and is working seriously and is a very committed member since the IPOB started in Ireland. He's a very strong member, and we have been working with him very closely. He's very reliable and trustworthy person. So from this day, I'm just announcing it to the world and to all the IPOB families and to the DOS that our new island PRO is Mazi Charles Ibebugu from Cork. Thank you, Mazi Iyke.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Can I still have a comment on the topic that's going on, please?
You have taken enough time. You have taken enough time. Now, next time, please call me at the principal officer's line. Because this line, the line you're calling in.
That's one I call anyway. I thought so. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me the time anyway. Thank you. God bless.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. All right.
Thank you.
I have a call coming in on caller on straight line. Caller on WhatsApp. Are you there? Caller on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon, Sir Mazi.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
Caller, are you still there? All right, your line cut off. I don't know what the problem is. Let me take another one. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah, my beloved, our veteran, my veteran. Good afternoon from Warsaw, Poland. Yeah, I remember. Okay, for the no see what I miss. Thank you, Sunday. We're so glad on the every other protocol is duly observed because I know my beloved comrade has taken some time. I have to be very, very brief. Mazi, I just want to let you know what is playing on at a place called Offroad Lasroko Omokane near Obrins, the Army Barracks or whatever. That this family in Iyke kindred sold that big plot of land to Fulanis. And the Alamajris are there waiting, hanging around everywhere. They are cleaning the land because they made a part payment. So this information is coming from our veterans who are very angered about this situation, but they don't want their name to be mentioned. So we are putting the whole world at our land and our leadership to know what is playing at Obrins, because when we are telling our people that we under siege, that this idiot in the Igbo state government and the emir we have there from they are doing more harm. People seem not to understand, and they are still claiming one Nigeria. Mazi, this is unplaying there. We are putting our word to our people and let people living around Omokane and this Offrola be aware. Mazi, if we get to Imo State, like I always say, between control everywhere, weather, Mazi, these people are full everywhere. They are everywhere in Imo State, in every town, in every city, in every community. Towards Omowa, Omowa is under very big siege where we have seminary. They are patrolling everywhere there, both Omaka, everywhere, that or wherever. And that's why we are calling our people. Those are the claiming one Nigeria. Take a look at what happened at Ondo State, where the governor, Oluwatosin, appointed an Igbo lady who served with the National Youth Service Corps that they are composing nonsense in the state, and he gave appointment. Since yesterday, the people of Ondo have been presently demonstrating against her appointment. And tomorrow somebody will tell you they are one Nigeria. All this one Nigeria is, I think all of you are seeing the mass. I send it to you. We are supposed to send. All of them are there. So we are telling our people, and for this singular fact, I will continue to call our people from Imo State. That's why they are coming from Imo State, as long as they are born in Imo State, from Okigwe province as a whole, Mbano province as a whole, Ngopala, or what a senatorial district, Mbitolu, Mbise, Olo, continue calling this line. Let us do the needful because we are seriously in danger. Please remember, we have this man in Imo State, and Imo State is becoming one of. If care is not taken, Imo State is going to be like Afonja. They are there everywhere. The number is +48 739 672 638. I repeat, +48 739 672 638. And every other province in Biafra land, please come up and do the needful now. No matter where you are coming from, please, Mazi, you have been shouting. Mbadika, my brother, have been shouting. David Esekwesi, Kobo Bego have been shouting. By this stage, I had this opportunity transmitter in this struggle. You saw the list you have read. Mazi, Oka Abrekro, Because had I know the worst thing that can happen to anybody, hey, had I know, Mazi can happy about. I can book a phone with you there, woman. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. All right, I have another call coming in on straight line. Call out on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Call out on straight line. Are you there? All right, call on straight line is not talking. I don't know what the problem is. His phone is cut off. There's somebody calling me on my. Okay, let me take this call and see if it's. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Mazi Iyke. Good morning, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, this is my first time calling you. I want to thank you for your good work.
Thank you, sir.
May Elohim bless you, my brother.
Bless you too.
Mazi, the problem we are having right now.
Introduce yourself, sir. Tell us your name first before you say anything.
Okay, sorry. My name is Prince Sunday Naman. I am from Enugu State, in Kano precisely.
Okay.
And right now, I am calling you from Dubai, United Arab Emirates.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. The problem we are having right now is enemy within. And we need to deal with the enemy within. For me, the way things are going now, I don't see Fulani as our enemy in this struggle. Believe me. The enemy we have within ourselves is the problem we are having. And if we don't deal with them, it will be hard. As in the Bible, okay, look at now, those people that are shouting defense fund. These are the people that has never even contributed any dime in IPOB. But they are after of to know how it goes, how the account is going. Okay, I watched about Asare Dokubo, where he was mentioned defense fund, that Mazi Nand can help our defense fund, as if he contributed anything. Now the list of the whole country that paid is out, and total amount. Asare Dokubo should check that, calculate that amount, and minus 25 million that was given to him. No balance that remaining. That man is a thief. Asare Dokubo get disappointed when they try to and they could not be able to succeed. That is when Asare Dokubo get disappointed. And he will continue to fail. I want to let Asare Dokubo know that he don't have the quality to control the millions of Biafrans. He don't have it. And my also word go to Iyke. Iyke should know that he doesn't have the quality to take the millions of Biafrans. Quality. And I personally can never follow Iyke as a follower. It's not worth it. Are you getting me? And another thing, this man called Tony Nnadi, believe me, as a person, I don't know him. I don't know if others know him. I don't know him. So it's nobody. His case closed. What I want to tell our people is this. In one of the videos that Asare Dokubo made, where he was trying to defend himself that he didn't eat any money, he said something. He said that they have encouraged many people to come out and talk against Mazi and Kano, meaning that many people has been paid to be out at this point of time. So we IPOB members, the genuine one, we need to leave them. Let us concentrate on one particular thing we are looking for. My plea to Mazi and Kano, Ohamadike one, Odogwoke, Biko, from my side, Ucho Yadane Yanjo, my brother, Biko, I am pleading. Those people, they are not worthy for you to come out and reply to them. Please. They are not worthy. Leave the case for us, we your followers in social media. We will deal with them.
Yes.
Leave the case. You don't need to come out and discuss with them any longer. They are not worthy. Even the slippers you are wearing, your bedroom slippers, they are not worthy. talk more of you replying to them. We will handle their case. The work you are doing in Asorok, we like it. We need to finish our work in Asorok. We need to finish it. We need to finish the work there. That is the only thing I want to contribute this afternoon. Mazi Iyke Peter.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
God bless you too.
We must continue.
Thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We are still here taking calls at 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442. And please, the principal officers, you have your own line. Please try to use it. It's +1 929 9953. We're also on Skype at 845-283-9665. All right, I have a call coming in on the straight line. Let me try this call. It came in before and went off again. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Please, I'm calling from Anambra.
Welcome to
sir. I'm calling from Anambra.
Yeah, welcome to the program.
Yeah. Okay, much welcome. May God bless you.
Bless you, sir.
My name is I'm calling from Anambra State in Nigeria.
Yes.
Please, I have something to say about our master, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Please, we want people to help us to beg him to stop replying to all these tools. Let him take his time and be teaching us. He should allow us to deal with all these muggles, all these planganga with here. Let him have his time. Give us more stories, more new things, and not on this level of this cowards and food. I have Fred Okobo and their group. Honestly, we are not being happy. Let him focus on mentoring and for all these participants, all these people that they are, all these stupid human beings that we have in Nigeria here, or inside these two. He knows them. He's not his level, so you don't need to come down to his level. Let him tell us right about them. We go on. Let him give us order. So we can be able to tackle them. Not for him. Let him move on. Go inside that rock. Go to the world. Establish what he's doing. Forget about this monkey as a pig, like and his people. You know, they already paid them. This is what they will be doing here. So he don't have his time to bring himself low to make them popular. He doesn't need to remain silent on their side, because when they have said their own and he now said his own, the world will be listening, and he's bringing them up. The best is to keep silent to those fools, and they will fool themselves more and more. Yes. Let us forge ahead where we are going.
Thank you.
In Anambra here, we are fighting on our own. In every zone, we are working. We are doing all things we need to do. We are no longer hiding ourselves. Everyone can be able to call and mention our name without hiding it. So let him move front. We support him. There is nothing that anybody can change our mind. So he has no time to reply to them. He needs to give us order. We should wait on phone about them. We finish them. We are enough. He's our master. We won't let him to. Well, we don't want him to come down to this level, please. Let him stop talking about two of them, Utoni and or Fred Okobo. Ask Okobo, how much has he contributed on this struggle? Nothing. He's never one day, IPOB flag, the Biafra flag on his head for one day, but he's talking. They have paid him so much. So in line of they have paid him, he can do anything to fulfill all his deadly promises to all these Janjaweed and their group. So we are not happy with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu over the blind issue with these people. We don't want him to do that. Let him stop it, please. We are begging. We are begging.
All right, thank you so much.
Even in our comments on Facebook, we are doing that.
Thank you.
We shall be here and fight until Biafra comes. That is only hope that we have to survive, and even our children tomorrow. So we cannot play with it. We need it seriously.
Dalo.
Please.
Thank you so much.
We are totally behind him.
All right, thank you.
To carry on.
Thank you very much. All right.
There's no problem.
This is
All right.
Radio Biafra USA 2.
Bless
us too. Bless you too. All right, I have a call coming in on the straight line again. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program.
Mazi Iyke.
There we
Mazi Iyke.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. This is Iyke Peter.
Mazi Iyke.
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead. You are on air.
Mazi Iyke.
Oh my goodness. You are on air. Can you hear me? Oh.
Hello?
Your line is open. Can you talk? Are you there? Take another one. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller, good morning. Are you there? The lines are just jamming.
Hey, well.
Are you there? Can you hear me? Good morning.
Yeah,
we are fine, thank you, sir.
Hello?
There must be something wrong with your phone out there, my friend.
Hello?
All right, you can't hear me, so... All right, you're listening to your radio. When you call this station, please turn off your radio, for God's sake. If you're trying to listen to yourself, just talk on the phone. Forget about me, hearing me and calling and keep calling, and it's hard to... All right, let me see. I have a call on... Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, good afternoon, Mazi. Hi, Peter. Good afternoon to you, Mazi.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom. May the blessing of our Heavenly Father, Chukwokika Biama, continue to be with us. My name is Sugo, and I am calling from Enugu Province this afternoon. Mazi, I want to talk on the issue of the saboteurs that our leader talks about last time. You see, the zoo saboteurs, more especially the ones that come from this part of the world, the Igbo saboteurs, Biafran saboteurs, those who are a stumbling block to the restoration of our land. I want to say something. You see, the so-called pig, Asare Dokubo, useless Itikotonko, Onya Fotokoro, aka Onya Nyuku, greedy human being. You see what I want to say? He said something about our leader. He said, you don't know the reason why people love our leader. Then I told him that the reason why we love our leader is because our leader is saying the truth, why they themselves are lying to us. Let me tell you the difference between you and Nnamdi Kanu, all of you saboteurs. You are doing Biafran Nigerian. You are a Nigerian Biafra. I want to make a very clear demarcation with what I just want to say now. Owazirike is a Nigerian Biafran. Tony Nnadi is a Nigerian Biafran. Why Nnamdi Kanu is a Biafran? Do you know the difference between Nigerian Biafra and the Biafran? Let me tell you. If you are a Nigerian Biafra, it simply means that you will be working with the zoo government. You will be doing the kind of Biafran that the zoo government like. Then, that type of Biafra, 200 years to come, you will not restore our land. Why? If you are a Biafran, which our leader is, which the strong member of IPOB, faithful ones are, if you are a Biafran, it simply means it will not go well with you and the zoo government because you will not do the kind of Biafra that the zoo government like. So, Owaziruke did the kind of Biafran that the zoo government like. Asari Dokubo is also doing the same thing, the kind of style of Biafran that the zoo government like. That is the reason why they tell you that the same thing to Nyanwodo, because even last week he said it. When somebody asked him, in answer he said that when Nnamdi Kanu mania na nwunye ya nwụọ na ya masị na Nnamdi Kanu na ya nwunye ya mana nke weziokwu na ya kpọrọ ya oriri ebi ya oricha ya bụ oricha oru ha 1 week Nnamdi Kanu gara radio la ga akpụ iyi na gịnị mere na ya agwara ya si ya lekwe ka a ga-eshi mee Biafra nweta Biafra na okweghị ege ntị n'iya mana ọwụ ihe niile Nnamdi Kanu mege ka ya gwara Nnamdi Kanu ka ọ laikiri ya makwara na Nnamdi Kanu ọwụkwana ihe niile ya onwe ya na-eme ka Nnamdi Kanu laikiri mana the only thing iwu ya ji nwee disagreement with ebe Nnamdi Kanu nọwụ na otu o si emeghe Biafra nke ya nwa ya like here, which I throw the question to him. He never answered that question, Mazi. I have thrown that question more than 2 times to Nyanwodo on radio. Other check and does answer my own. The question goes this way. So, all of you, the reason why you and Nnamdi Kanu is not the same thing is because you are a Biafran Nigeria. Nyanwodo claim that he is a Biafran more than any other IPOB member. But without him, we dare him by that word that you are a Biafran Nigeria. That is the reason why we don't trust you people. That is the reason why anybody that is following you is wasting his time 200 years to come, that person will not be in Biafran restoration. So our leader is a Biafran, meaning all the whole indigenous people of Biafra all over the world. We followed him because he stands on the truth. He's saying the truth. We see the light of salvation on him. That is the reason why we are following him. And we continue to pray to Chukwu Kikabiyama that reside in the highest heaven, a God that created him and provided him for us, to save us, that he will continue to be with him and to strengthen him. Mazi, I Peter, may the blessing of Chukwu Kikabiyama continue to be every one of you for this wonderful work. I thank you so much, Mazi. I have one of our brothers that wants to talk to you here, please.
Yes, let me make it very brief. Go ahead, sir.
Mazi, shalom.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Udemezu Okechukwu. I'm calling from Enugu province this afternoon. I'm in support to what my brother Mazi Ugo just said. It takes only a core Biafran to restore Biafra. And you cannot be a hypocritical Biafran. You cannot be a hypocrite. Biafra. Listen, what the government of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which he established under IPOB platform, is very, very transparent. That is a transparency government. There is no way you can be answering a Nigerian and you at the same time you are struggling for Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu made it clear on air that he is a Biafran and not a Nigerian.
That's it.
Therefore, he has vindicated himself isolated himself from Nigerians, and he has nothing to do with Nigerians. Likewise, every hardcore Biafrans, I mean the core Biafrans, everybody that is attaching himself to Nigeria is not a Biafra, and you can never get to the promised land except you give your name the name you ought to bear, which is Biafra. I don't know why people are deceiving themselves, following some political hypocrites. Today they will be a politician, tomorrow they will be one. I don't think.
You are on. Go ahead, sir. Just round it up.
Hello?
Just round it up, please.
Okay. So I don't know why some people will be following some stupid idiots saying that they are Biafrans while they are politicians. You see, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us that he has never collected any money from anybody, and if you have given him money, you should come and report yourself or show yourself out. That is why he said, "Onweri hem mere gwam." That is why he said, "Onweri hem mere gwam." And all these people cannot come out to the. Thank you, sir. So I don't know why people will be following idiots saying they are Biafrans. So I greet you from here. My name is Udemezu. Shalom, sir.
Shalom. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still trying to take all the lines are all jamming up. I don't understand this. Let me see. I have a call on straight line. See if it's only going to go. Call on straight line. Are you there?
Okay. Ana m ekene maka na ọdụrụ feche n'iwu na-eme. Ma Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Na onye ọbụla maka na onye na-amụrụ ihe dị n'ihe a na-ekwu ọma nghọta ya. Ịghọtago. Akpọnubere m igwe na Radio Biafra. Akpọnubere m igwe kpọọ onye ọbụla. Mana mụ bụ ị na-anụ onu ya. Aba mbọ ọbịa n'uju. Esi m Anambra, Biafra, Ọka North, mgbakwa abụọ ide.
Yes.
Akpọwo m ọtụtụ ndị anyị. Ya onye na-ekutebe anyị anya na mgbagwa maka ihe a na-ekwu okwu ya. Mana o nwere nna ga-agbaba n'anwụ n'okwu a. Nya okwu a. Duto igwe na-akpọ. Mana ihe m chọrọ itinye n'ebe obi ga-esu n'ike na ndị na-ekwere ekwe mechie ekwetebe.
Yes.
N'obodo a esi m Spain wa na-akpọ o nwere onye be anyị onye ala wotu onye Imo. Mgbe mbụ m gwara anyị ebe arị nọ gara aga okwu Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu aka apụtara onwebere ya na-anụ ya. Mgbe m na-agwa ya ihe bido ihe okwu Biafra oge nọ na siti ebe ọzọ nọ iji bụ okwu a nke onye anụnwa mụ na ya chọrọ iji maka ya kwụ ọkpọ sebe okwu onye Igbo. Mana ịma na-emechazie tata mụ na ya na-ekwu okwu nzukọ nke nnwere onwe anyị nọ na ya. Ozi nyanwa bụzi onye na-achịkọtani. Nyanwazi bụ onye na-achịkọta na-akpụzi igwe maka etu anyị ga-esi na-eweje mma nwoke na kedu ahịa ya na Germany. Ọkwụ na ihe na-ekwu.
Yes.
Nyanwa bụ onye na-achịkọtazi kịta. Mgbe bịa na nzukọ mkpọ onye ọzọ m nsị ya na ọ na-abụ nne ya anya nchewa ọchị nọ ndị otu unu oyibo ọ sụrụ m mgbe m na-agụ ya ihe gbasara Biafra ọ sị m taa anyị pụọ ọ na-asụ ya n'oyibo na anyị ga-ebugodo ụzọ kpakọọ onwe anyị ọnụ nsị ya nna na m atara ụta na ị mara ihe a na-ekwu mana ihe m na-agwa gị bụ n'obodo anyị nọ taa na oburu ofu ụbọchị ka emepere ya mana iji anọ n'ime ihe emechie solukwuwe onye na-agwa gị abịa bụ Chukwu Emeka tata anyị na-ekwu okwu na ọgbakọ anyị na-enwezi ya nwasozi bụzila onye isi na-ekwuzi okwu Biafra o buru igwe okwu n'aka ebe ifele ya ihe na-ekwuzi bụ Biafra ya bụ ihe na-achọ ịgwa gị bụ asị onye asị ya jide ka oji na ọ na-eme mma onye asị ya rapụ ka oji na ọ na-eme mma ịkọ ọnụ abụrụ ya bụ ihe ebe anyị ga-eji wee lebe anyị na-eje ma kedu aha nwoke ma nke ha na-akọ ọnụ kedu ma afọ ya ụzọ dị mma nkwu na-akpọ asọgụdọkwụba ụzọ dị mma ka ọ gbanwezili nna m ihe na-agwa gị bụ na ekpere m taa bụ afịa afọ bụ na ọ ga-adụlụ onye ọbụla ji obi enye wee na-ekwu okwu Biafra na mma na ezinụlọ ya na mkpụrụ onye kwuru ka ọ ya aghọlụ ma ndụ na-eme ndọrọ m ihe niile nkọwa akụkọ ihe njikwa ekwu okwu Biafra na onwe m na mgbe m nọ n'ụlọ mgbe m jere ugwu Awụsa Iraq ka m na-akpọ ha zoo ịghọtago nkọbi ya abụrụkwa m politishan agwa okwu m akwụkwọ mana m na-esi egwu ọkpa nya ịgbagbo oge nwanne ihe megoro ndị Igbo onye na-abụrụ onye Igbo na-abụrụ nwa afọ Igbo nwa ala mmiri nyenye bụrụ nwa afọ Igbo ya abụọ pụta na-ekwu okwu Biafra na-akọ akụkọ ọzọ nna o nwere onye Chukwu kechele ọ bụrụ nke nwụ na-akpọ sentị o nwere site n'isi ruo n'ọdụdụ ọ na-abịa egokọta njụọ ma onye be m sef na ọzọ si ya n'ime ezinụlọ be nne gị a na-enwe okwu enwechekwa okwu eme gịnị edozie imilikite mmadụ ka ị na-atụ anya n'ofu onye ga-apụta ịtụ gị bụ Maazị Ikechukwu na ebe ahụ na ka ihe niile ikwudo onye ọbụla mma nna m biko ị ga-adụ ka echi na echi a na-agwụrụ agwụ ọnụ ọbụla na-ekwu Biafra na-ekwu ya n'obi ọcha ga-adụ ka echi na echi a na-agwụrụ agwụ Biafra ka anyị na-ekpe ekpere ka ọ bịa na ndụ nke anyị nwa na ndụ na-arị ike ana m ayọ Chukwu ka m bụrụ akpa m naba eligitewo m nne etinyere na ihe na-akpụkọ akpụkọ bụ blọkụ friza nke agwụwo m nchọ ịnala ụlọ jụ emebe ihe m ala anya nya bụ jide nke unu ji biko yi ọrụ m maazị kanụ maka na inweta igwe ma Simon ekpe ma onye rụ m onye a na inweta ya na-adọrọ o siri ike onye kpogide onye ọbụla nwetara igwe a ihe ọma emegoli ya na igwe ọbụla a na-ekwu gbasara Biafra maka na ndị na-akpọ ngoli Igbo mgbe a na-eji ohere a na-asị biko dododo ka iziri olu m onye isi anyị ozi ana m ewu iwe na-ewu igwe na ya nwasị onye isi ya biko si ya butuo obi enye na ndụ ga-eje ọgwụnọ iwe ọkụ o weli esobe ndị a ịma na ọ ga-akpụzi onwe ya n'ala mana ike anyị chọbụ ka a na-aga n'iru n'iru ala anyị na-aga na n'olileanya dị ya na ya gazili ezinụlọ ya duru na mma daalụ nne
daalụ. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still taking more calls coming in and all right, caller on straight line, are you there? Good morning.
Good afternoon from Biafra land.
Welcome to the program.
My big brother, Mazi Peters. My name is Bonia Charles. It's from Boom. Boom is in Afipo. Afipo is in Biafra land. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, regarding your time zone. My veteran, I think I share the sentiment of some of our callers. Those that say we should not be minding this report that came out to castigate our leaders. Before I go on, I want to say, may Chukwu Abiyama continue to guide my leader, the only man in the whole world that can never deviate from the truth. People hating Martin Nandekano just because he's telling the truth. That's his only thing.
Yeah. Because
even the entire world is being governed with lies and by liars, let alone the zoo. That is the only offense Martin Nandekano has committed is because he's saying the truth. Yeah. But thank God, it's unfortunate the Bible says we shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Yes. It is only this truth that will set us free from Nigeria. Only this truth that will destroy Nigeria. Only this truth that will take every Biafran into that Biafra land, which we are looking for. So I don't care what anybody is saying. If you want to react to Ansari Dokubo, What are you reacting to? Even the entire Ogoni land and the Ijaw land know that they know that Asari Dokubo is a criminal. Owazurike, anytime he needs money from Nigerian government, that is what I want every Biafran to know today. If you hear Owazurike come out to say anything about Biafra or against IPOB, know which that is demanding money from Nigerian government. And once he gets it, you won't hear him again. I don't want to talk about Sinto Nadi like somebody, like one of our brothers. I said, I don't even know who is Sinto Nadi. If not, just a few days ago they mentioned him. I don't even know. So his case is closed. He's just a nobody. Nyanwodo, from his look, if you see Nyanwodo's face, you know that Nyanwodo is a criminal. They only make money with IPOB. When they want to get money from federal government of the zoo, they will call IPOB and they will go there to collect the money. That is the business they do. So I want to urge all Biafrans to regard those people, regard them. They are just nonsense. They are idiots. Let's just forge ahead. Let's listen to our leader. Let's do what our leader asked us to do. He said, do what I asked you to do. Leave the rest for us. We know what we are doing. So I don't want our brothers and sisters to call and be making them somebody. If you call their name, it's like you're making them somebody. They are nothing. It's absolutely nothing. So my brother, I'm so happy for you people. I thank God for you people. I thank God for everybody that is fighting hard for us to get this Biafra. That is the only thing I do. I thank God. I pray for everybody. Let God give you more wisdom. Let God give our leader more wisdom. Let God give him more strength. Let God join him with blessing, strength, health. More above all, his health, so that he can move on and be seeing that thing that makes this useless government crazy. Because one thing that makes them crazy is that they don't know how this man gets to know everything, even the one they have in mind.
Yep.
Martin Adekanu knows it all. That is one thing that makes them so crazy and demand. How does he know what we are doing? How does he know even what we have in mind? And he will continue to will it because he's under the mandate of heaven. That is what I want them to know. Martin Nandekan is under the mandate of heaven. There's nothing you can do. Whatever you have in mind, he knows it. Before you can do it, he comes to the radio and tell us. And continue putting you idiots into confusion. Come and beg this man. Beg him, give him what he wants. So that ask for what until you give us what you want, then you will rest. If you don't give us what you want, you will not rest and you will get it by force. Yeah. When that time comes.
Thank you.
May God continue to bless you, bless your family. You have said this year that you receive more than 1 million blessings in a day. I'm also praying that blessing over your head. Let God continue to bless you, bless your family, give you more health, give you more wisdom, give you everything that you need to keep going. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls here. Somebody's calling me on a private number. I don't pick up such calls. If you just set your phone, maybe your phone is being set to private number and you use it in calling. I'm not very good at picking up private numbers because I don't know who you are. I don't know. It's not a number. So, all right, let me I have a call coming in on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, my brother Iyke. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, brother.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah. Thank you, my brother. First of all, I have to confirm to you because you asked a question. According to Vanguard newspaper in their Facebook, they confirmed that your colleague, Majek Pashek, died yesterday, Monday, 5th of June, after a protracted illness.
Oh, may he so rest in peace.
Thank you. Vanguard newspaper. That is if you are saying the truth, or you know it's a zoo newspaper. Yeah. So I'm just telling you this. Then we come to Asari Dokubo. You see, Asari Dokubo's case to me is very, very pathetic, very, very troublesome because our leader in his first or second broadcast from Israel, when he surfaced in Israel, he mentioned Asari Dokubo. He called him my dear friend and a brother. What type of praise that? Oh God! He called him my dear friend and a brother, not knowing that Asari Dokubo will at last come to do all this nonsense. Look at the same Asari Dokubo. He made a video some time ago during that period. Our leader called him my dear friend and a brother. He told the whole world that his great-grandmother came from Uzuakale. You understand me?
Yeah.
His great-grandmother came from Uzuakale. That there is no family in Nigeria that does not have Ipob blood. This is what Asarido Tokubo said. I think that clip is still there. People can revive it. Now, Asarido Tokubo came to tell this nonsense about our leader. Like as you said, any person that knows how Nigerian prison looks like will never believe somebody from the prison can greet you, good morning, sir. Talk less of giving instruction to give out 20 million naira for you to go and do something for him. Is it not so troublesome that my leader was in the prison and gave instruction to give Asari Dokubo 20 million, and he even mentioned the name, that is Omyomyo, who gave him the money. Omyomyo have not come out to deny it, and he can never deny it. Then the same Asari Dokubo, our leader told us that he made people to go and meet him in his palace or his mansion at Cotonou or wherever. And he stayed there in Cotonou and called our leader in the same prison and demanded for more 200 million. Our leader said all these things. Now, how can we reconcile this? Asari Dokubo, why? Why have you turned to be like this? Well, there's still chance for you. If you can come out openly and make another video to apologize, kneel down and apologize to our leader, we will collectively forgive you. But if you don't, something will happen to you. And the case of Uwazirike, I don't know what to say. Uwazirike should know that there is no family in this Biafra land that will name their child after Uwazirike, just like that first saboteur, what do they eat, Ifajuna. No person that names his or her child Ifajuna again. You see? And our people should know it's only in the east we have saboteurs. I keep on thinking, if we had saboteur in Fulani or Hausa land, Boko Haram could have been defeated by now.
Yes.
You understand what I mean? Mm-hmm. If there had been any saboteur in Hausa land or Fulani land, Boko Haram could have been defeated. But it's only in the east that we have saboteurs. It will never be well for them. It will never be well for them. This is my hand, I'm knocking on the ground. It can never be well for them. So I want to say today, my name still remains Ndukokoro from Ibere. Thank you, sir.
All right, Ndukwe, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. Sad to hear about my friend, my colleague, Majek Fashek. I'll take a very short break and I'll be back again with you. Stay tuned. It was Majek Fashek. May his soul rest in peace. All right, brothers, let's continue. I'll take about two more calls before I call it a day. Okay, let me take this one. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. All right, you're not talking. Let me take another one. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is humble Sambat Mazi Joseph Onyechukwu. And Mazi Joseph Onyechukwu is calling from Obolafo. Obolafo is the local government in Sukasa, the Enugu Biafra land. I appreciate you all for the work that you people are doing for us. Because if not because of you people, I don't know the level that we could have been. It is the work of you people and the work of our past series. It makes us to reach to the level that we are today. I say, make a keep on strengthening every one of you and bless every one of you. In the name of Chukwu Kadiama. And I throw all glory to our my leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land, Echitopesike. Ufunye ni siro orosore aniche. Onye ndwa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Asimka Chukwu Kadiama chekubera ya magozibera anya. Opupia na mbate ya. Kono na kanso Chukwu Kadiama. Nuko nwanyi nke chere chichojo. Ke chichojo chere kuzuti nukurunu. Na ha Chukwu Kadiama. Same thing Jesus our deputy that Mazi Chuka from Efo. He's a great man indeed. He has come to prove to the world that he can trust a Biafran because he said that he will never allow this platform to see corruption.
Yes.
And up to this date, he stand on his word. I say, make it keep on stretching him in the name of Chukwu Kadiama. And what my contribution this afternoon is also simple because you have to know about all these saboteurs and whatever. The name of, if you come to the side of the so-called Asari Dokubo, we should not even be mentioning his name because that man, if you even watch his name, if you even watch his appearance, you know that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said it down with that number. This is some of the people that was born by so-called Hausa Fulani, and you know that half caste will always like to behave like a half caste. There's nothing that you can do to them that can use to place them. they must even prove what they are. So, and if you watch them, they are just like a chameleon. Today you thought that you are following, that you are going with them. Tomorrow they will turn another thing. And that is not the true blood of a Biafran. The Biafran said A and stand on that A. Example of the pure IPOB members, not even reaching to the Awalida Mazi Kano. And now you see those babies of Utua, and they are the peoples that come out before to show that they are the people working for this freedom. And they start lavishing our finance, start lavishing something that you can be used to know the level that we are today. If the so-called Zoo government gives them 1 naira, they try to backside everything that you are saying, everything that you are doing. And they will say that the one they eat today is better than the one they want to eat tomorrow. The one that they have not even seen. Without even know, and that is the reason that we are already Muslim, they can have us to make us know that we should not be thinking of only today. Let us think of what tomorrow will be. And that is how our forefathers have been doing it before. Because our forefathers, anything that you do, you have to planning of his future, plans about his children. But the people of the world today, only thing what they need is about today. Not in terms of the other man, who will not even be mentioning his name, because he have even known by himself that he's no more relevant in all the land of Biafra. Let more Sabotua keep on coming out. Our leader Mazi that if I thought that people is not talking about you, that means that you have not even started. Because when the people start talking about you, that you know that you are more relevant and you have to add more effort. Let them start sabotaging. Let them keep on doing whatever they like, they know how to do, so that you make us more strong and even make us for people to know us about more. Because all these things that they are doing is contributing a lot into our land, into our struggle, if they don't know. Because if I thought no person is talking about us, that means people will not even know that we are even agitating for freedom. People will not even know that we are even struggling for something. But when they start sabotaging, doing all whatever that are doing, and you are still strong, people will know that this thing that these people are struggling for, there's something on it, and we need to settle them to give them what they need. Okay. So, I love today's program, and I say, make a keep on sex, every one of you, name of Chukwu Kadema. If you know any person that don't know that we have already been in our doorstep of our freedom, I'm sorry for that person. Yes. Today is too early, tomorrow might be too late. I see my humble servant Mazi Joseph Onyechukwu calling from Obolafo in the Soka side in Biafra land. I sign off from here. I remain blessed. I remain ever formidable.
All right, thank you very much. I think with that note, that's shut off all the lines. I'm not going to take any more calls. It's time to go. Don't forget one thing. One thing is very clear. Our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, we will remain formidable. There's nothing very good a thing. In fact, this publication about defense fund, I'm so ashamed of myself too, to be honest with you. I am part of the problem. Because when I see the money that came out of the United States of America, oh my goodness, that's terrible. However, people are condemning, why should he do that? He's not challenging anybody. The man said one thing that is very important. He said, those who want justice, if you go to protest, you must come with an equity. Your hands have to be clean. That's the problem that these other people don't have. Asari Dokubo, I look at him and I feel sorry for him. Because you know why I feel sorry for him? Those who live in glass houses don't throw stones. You don't. You have a skeleton in your cupboard. Because this is exactly what the zoo does anyway. The zoo, first of all, they give you something, and then they want to make sure that they give you something, something that will come back at you with. That is what is keeping most of our politicians from talking. People that have public office, they have been bribed, they have committed one kind of crime or the other. I had told this story on this program one time, long time ago. This is my cousin that used to be in the military. He's retired now. He once told me a story. When he was a young major in the army, he was in Asurok, he was one of the people that were working with government. And he told me a story about what Babangida did to all these kings in Ndeze. He invited them for a meeting, and they thought he was going to bring them in there and sit with them in a complete meeting. No, what happened? He was calling them into the room one by one. And my young man was standing there. He saw what was going on. There's always a notebook that will say, okay, they gave you money to fix your road. This X amount of money that they gave you, can you please account for it? Because it's about time I'm going to go. And Nigerian people will want me to give. I'm not asking you to bring the information now. I want you to go back home and then work the thing out and then bring the receipt and everything. And all the days that were crying that Babangida will go, all of them came back. Unanimously, Babangida will not go. Because you know what? That's exactly what is going on in our land. Most of our politicians, you think they don't know what is going on. They do. But they can't speak. The ones that speak, you remember, what's his name? Enyin Naya Baribe. You remember he was arrested. We've not forgotten that. But when they went down there and they look at, hey, this man not get stained. What are we going to do now? You can't do anything. If he had any skeleton in his cupboard, believe me, he wasn't coming out. So when the likes of Iyke, who is even swearing on the Bible, nobody told him to swear. But on his own way, because you all know. Our leader never said, listen to the broadcast. The broadcast in Radio Biafra comes in every repeat broadcast keeps over again. Asari, he never said he gave you money. He said he instructed. He instructed Omiomio to come there. And when they were with you, he called you. You didn't say all this. But the truth is, our leader have made his point. We trust him. We believe him. There's no doubt, a single iota of doubt. But this publication that he has just done, to be honest with you, I don't think he did it for them. He did it for us too. Because when you look at that list and your name is not there, next time, because anybody who comes to talk about defense fund, check the list and see if his name is there. Because you discover that 90% of people who are talking about defense fund, their name is not in that list. Like me, I'm telling you the truth, I never knew about defense fund until he came to the United States. I never heard it. I never knew about it. It was when he came in and he said, okay, defense fund, how many people here have contributed? That day even called the name of people that gave that money. 2,000 something for a whole America, United States. $2,000. But that need be defense fund because you know, as like I said, in the club, you see people who are rogues, who are thieves. They are the ones that first call you a thief because they have nothing to tell you. Nnamdi said he instructed somebody, a living human being, to bring you the money. And you want to deny, you want to make a fool of yourself. You throw the first stone. You are the one that cast the first stone. That's why this thing is coming back to you. You know you have this skeleton in your cupboard. Why don't you go into your house and shut your mouth up? You don't have to say anything. Every day Nnamdi Kanu this, Nnamdi Kanu that. Nnamdi Kanu stole from who? You told us you are not a member of IPOB. And by the way, on the list, I didn't even see your name on the list of defense fund. Or did you make an anonymous donation? My brothers, stop fooling yourself, because for us, IPOB is here to stay. And there is nothing anybody can do to stop us. The movement IPOB is forever. After we are gone, you will wish that we had lived forever. That is the truth. From me to you on this day, this Sunday, I want to talk about Sunday. Today is Tuesday, June the 2nd, 2020 is goodbye. And stay tuned, don't go away, because Mazi Alozie is coming in. USA 1, be on the air. For those of you who could not come in, the phones is still trying to ring. I'm so sorry. Tomorrow we'll continue for wherever we stop. Or whatever information that you need, more information, please go to Mazi Alozie. He's coming on. USA 1 will be on anytime from now. From me to you, we say goodbye. See you again tomorrow, God's willing.